Hello students, in today's lecture we will discuss about the various themes of the novel. In the earlier lecture we discussed about the summary of the novel, its major character and about its technique. Every work of art has its message to convey. It has its own philosophy. It gives meaning to the story. The writer is biased to say something personal or something impersonal. We can say that a novel is not a story of you and me, but it is a story of ideas, meanings, and themes. Life is a journey, and we are the passengers of the journey. R.K. Narayan introduces various themes in this novel. The first of all, that is the journey of life. The second is transformation of Raju. The third one is transformation of Roji. Fourth one is materialism. Fifth one is hypocrisy and dishonesty. The next one is the impact of modernity on Indian life and culture. The last one is the concept of karma that is seeded in Hindu religion. First of all, we will discuss about the journey of Raju, in what manner Raju rises from the position of a boy to the highest position as a holy person. As a boy, Raju was admitted to the Payal school. He was not interested to read. He could not understand the problems of mathematics. He could not remember the alphabets. He was not interested to sit on the shop of his father. His house was just opposite of the Malgudi railway station. As and when the railway officer used to come, Raju became interested in the coming and going of the railway officers. He was also interested to see in what manner the railway track was being laid down there. That's why Raju used to say that railways was in his blood. He also used to say that it could send a passenger as and when he stepped down on the Malgudi railway station. After the death of his father, he shifted the shop to the railway station. He was not interested in the shop. He was interested to guide the tourist. He became a tourist guide. His main purpose was to earn money from the tourist. He used to say the incidents of that Malgudi in the very hypocritical manner. One day, Marco family happened to visit that Malgudi. Marco family inquired about Raju. Raju was there, and Raju was engaged for their services, and Raju took them for sightseeing. Raju realized one thing, that both husband and wife do not have good terms. He realized there was a rift between the two. One day, a snake charmer was arranged. As and when the snake was started to lift its head and it started to move, in the same manner, Rosie started to sway her body. She was a dancer. She was a passionate dancer. That's why she could not resist her feelings, and she started to move according to the rhythm of the snake. Raju and Roji developed intimacy. Roji thought that Raju is a person through whom she can fulfill her ambition of becoming a great dancer. That's why she developed intimacy with Raju. Marco was not unfamiliar about all these activities. He realized their relations, and one day, it was the scene of the railway station. The train was about to come. As and when the train reached at the railway station, Marco entered the compartment. He showed only one ticket. It means Roji was left there in the hands of Raju. Raju took Roji to his house. Mother objected her presence. The neighbors objected her dancing feet, but Raju encouraged her dancing feet. Raju flattered her ego. Raju praised her steps. Raju gave a platform to become a great dancer to Roji. No doubt, Roji's popularity increased day by day, and she became a great dancer. Her shows were being arranged one by one, and Raju became the show manager of Roji. They earned enough money. They purchased a new house. They moved to the peak house. In those days, Roji started to meet the great personalities of the city. Raju felt that he was being neglected. One day, Roji happened to see the photograph of Marco in a magazine. She became fascinated to see the photograph of Marco. She passed the comments that it is better to die on the threshold of the husband. She cut the photograph of Marco and put that photograph near her dressing table. Raju was afraid. Raju thought that she might go back, that she might leave him alone. And one day, a letter was received. In that letter, Marco was demanding the signature of Roji. Marco was aware that what was going to happen. That's why Raju forged the signature of Roji, and the letter was sent back to Marco. Marco realized that it was not the genuine signature of Roji. That's why he filed a case against Raju. There was police warrant of Raju. There was a great show that day. All the great personalities of the city were present to see the great dance of Roji. The police officer came and he showed the arrest warrant to Raju. Raju said, okay, after the show, Raju was arrested and he became a prisoner. Raju was imprisoned for 2 years. After the 2 years imprisonment, Raju was a free man. He was seated on the footstep of a village temple that was near Mangla village. A well-known villager happened to come there. He thought that Raju is a saint, that Raju is a sannyasi. That's why he posed certain problem to Raju, thinking that Raju is a saint, Raju is a sadhu. Velan said, sir, he had certain problem. Raju simply said that every person has problem in this world. Velan also narrated that his sister is not happy to marry the boy of their family choice. Next day, Velan comes with his sister. Raju simply says that it is the course of the world. What must happen, must happen. You cannot stop the coming and going out incidents of the world. It was philosophical statement from Raju. Now there was another situation. The feminine condition in the village was deepening day by day. The drought condition was becoming deeper. A person reported that Raju would not take food until it rains. It was misreported. Simply Raju said that he would not take food until the villagers stopped fighting. But it was mistaken. Raju started to observe fast for 11 days. The media came, the press came. It was reported that a sadhu is taking fast for the welfare of the people, for the welfare of the rain. Raju became a holy man. In the last, on the 11th day, with the help of Velan, Raju reaches to the knee-deep water. He thinks that water is coming up to his knees. Here water symbolizes the purity. In this manner we come to know in what manner Raju becomes a holy man. Raju is purified. The character of Raju is redeemed. Next we come to the journey of Roji, in what manner Roji passed her journey of life. She was born in a dancing family. Dancing was in her blood. She passed her MA in economics. She was married to Marco. Marco was a professor. Rosie wanted to become a great dancer, but Marco failed to praise her beauty, her dancing step. That is why Rosie selected Raju. She became the beloved of Raju. She rejected Marco. She became Nalini. She changed her name. She became Nalini, a great dancer. And she was devoted to herself. She became a perfect dancer. And her journey is just from a dancing child to a perfect dancer. Next, we come to the journey of Marco. Marco was a professor. Marco was a researcher. He was husband of Rosie. It was the weakness of Rosie that she wanted to become a great dancer. It was also the weakness of husband that he could not praise her dancing steps. Rosie commits some mistakes. She joins the company of Raju. She rejects Marco. Marco realizes the intimacy between the two and leaves their company as a heartbroken person. Now, I want to say one thing that is very great statement, that this world is a journey. It is a journey between illusion and reality. Sometimes we live a life of illusion that is not near to us. Sometimes we live a life of reality that is near to us. Whatever Raju lives with Rosie is a life of illusion, and whatever life Raju lives with villagers, that is a life of reality. Now, I want to say that life is a journey, and we are the tourists of this journey. We do not know where we are to go. It depends on chance, and life is a journey. Next, we come to know about the transformation of Raju, in what manner the character of Raju is changed, in what manner the character of Raju is redeemed, in what manner Raju becomes a holy person. As we come to know that Raju is a tourist guide. He wanted to earn money from the tourists. He was after the money. He was popularly known as Railway Raju. One day, Marco family happened to come there, and Marco family engages Raju's services for sightseeing and other services. They go for sightseeing. A cobra dance was arranged. Rosie started to dance according to the rhythm of that cobra, and Raju also realized the rift between husband and wife. He also realized that both husband and wife are not in good terms. That's why he started to praise the dancing steps of Rosie. One day he commented that she was keeping the long traditions of dancing. He also praised the beauty of Rosie, that who could decorate a rainbow. One day, when Rosie was making practice of dancing, she fell into the lap of Raju, and she passed a comment that he was giving a new lease of life to her. Naturally, Raju became a lover. She became the mistress of Raju, and both developed intimacy, the sexual intimacy. And Rosie thinks that this intimacy is just like a springboard. She also thought that Raju is a person who can make her a great dancer, who can fulfill her ambition of becoming a great dancer. No doubt. Raju arranged each and everything for the Rosie. She became a great dancer. Raju became a show manager. And they were shows after shows. They earned enough money and they became a great personalities of the city. We also come to know that there was fraud in the character of Raju. Raju was a cheater. Raju deceives Marco. Raju snatches Roji. Raju forges the signature of Roji. That's why he goes to prison. And when we see here one thing, that Raju is spoils the marriage system. Raju is spoils the foreign relationship between the husband and wife. He commits a mistake. He breaks the traditions of religion. That's why he goes to prison and he reaches to the steps of the abandoned village temple. Raju started to behave like a saint. Raju started to behave like a philosopher. A villager named Valan happens to come there and mistakes Raju that Raju is a holy man, which he was not. The villagers also thought that Raju is a great person, which he was not. One day it was mistakenly reported Raju would observe fast until it rains. Raju was not willing to keep fast. Raju was not willing to observe fast, but was mistakenly reported. And in this situation, the famine situation in the village was deepening day by day. He started fasting. The media came, the press came. He became a spiritual guide. And he observed fast for 11 days. And in the last, we can say that he gets salvation. His character is reading. On the 11th day, he says to Valan, I quote, "It is raining in the hills. I can feel that it is coming under my feet, up my legs," unquote. Here, R.K. Narayan uses the symbol of water. Here, water is the symbol of purity. Raju is purified. I want to say one comment about the character of Raju, that he is transformed from a sinner to a saint. Though he is never truly a sinner or never truly a saint, we can say that a sinner is purified, that a sinner gets salvation. It is only possible in the Hindu culture. Next, I come to about the transformation of Roji. Roji is the heroine of this novel. She was born in a dancing family, and dancing was in her blood. As railways was in the blood of Raju, in the same manner, dancing was in the blood of Roji. For the sake of becoming a great dancer, she rejects Marco. She rejects husband. She rejects the holy relations of husband and wife. She chooses Raju for the sake of becoming a great dancer. She commits sin for becoming a great dancer, and she becomes a great dancer. She changes her name from Roji to Nalini. That was the beginning of transformation in the character of Roji. Her performance increased day by day. Her shows were being arranged day by day. It does not mean that she does not love her husband. She wants to get love and attention of her husband. She craves for her husband's approval. She was a passionate dancer. She was waiting for her husband's approval. But she could not get the approval of her husband. She gets the company of Raju, and she is transformed into a perfect dancer, into a great dancer. One comment that Raju passes about her dancing, that she is keeping the great traditions of dancing in India, and she was a devoted dancer of Indian culture and tradition. Narayan is not a feminist writer. He does not advocate about the rights of women. But here we see in what manner he makes Roji an independent woman, an educated woman who makes her own choice. She rejects her husband, she rejects Raju, and she becomes a great dancer, becomes a perfect woman. She shows that how she can rise to the height of success in life. The next theme of the novel is materialism. When a man passes into the greed of money, he loses his personality, a man loses his religion, a man loses his morality. We see this all this thing in the character of Raju. For the sake of money, Raju misguides the tourist. He wants to get money, more and more money from the tourists. He does not care about morality and religion. One day, Roji complains when she was at the height of dancing that he is going to break her thighs dancing after dancing for the sake of money. And see, that was the impact of Western culture on the character of Roji and Raju. For the sake of name and fame, they become corrupt. It was the impact of coming of railways. And Raju ceases to be a guide, prefers money, and loses himself into a materialism. It is interesting to see that Raju ceases to be a guide, becomes a lover, ceases to be a lover, becomes a show manager, ceases to be a show manager, goes to prison, ceases to be a prisoner, becomes a holy man, and gets salvation. Here Narayan wants to suggest that money does not bring happiness. And here he gives a warning that a person should be careful about how much one value it over life. It is the message of the novel that materialism does not support life. Only the goodwill and goodwill gesture supports the life, and money does not bring happiness in life. Next, we see the theme of the novel, that is the hypocrisy and dishonesty. Right from the beginning, we notice that there was hypocrisy in the character of Raju. When he was sitting at the father's shop, he was not allowed to take peppermint, but he used to eat peppermint without the permission of father. That was the character of dishonesty in the character of Raju as a boy. Moreover, for the sake of money, he misguided the tourist, misinformed the tourist only to get money. And even at the last time, he poses to be saint, he was not a saint. Moreover, Raju was without any principles. He snatches Roji without any cause. Without any cause, he enjoys Roji's company. He deceives Marco. Marco is deceived. Raju was a characterless person. He was a dishonest person. He deceives villagers. Honesty was not in his character. We can say in other words that dishonesty was embedded in the character of Raju. Now, the important theme of the novel, that is the important impact of modernity. India got freedom in 1947. The impact of modernity was taking shape on Indian life and culture. The trains started. The coming and going of the railways and railway roads changed the jobs of the person. It changed the communication system. The traveling started from one place and another place. The distance between the people reduced. And that was the condition of modernity, that Roji changed her name from Roji to Lanley, and she got name and fame, and her popularity spread day by day. That was the impact of modernity. For the sake of money, Roji started to arrange shows after shows. That was the impact of modernity. But we can also say in what manner Roji became the mistress of Raju as she became independent. She rejects husband. That was the influence and moments of modernity. We also come to know in what manner our dancing steps are just opposite to the Marco's focus on dead and decaying things. Marco was interested to study about the caves and old things of the Malgudi, but Roji was interested in dancing. Both were opposed to each other. That's why that was the impact of modernity. We know better that husband and wife relations are based on mutual understanding. But there we notice that both have not good understanding. One dance, other wants study. See the difference between the two. It does not mean that writer does not welcome modernity. The writer welcomes modernity. At the same time, he wants that evil impact of Indian life and culture that was taking shape on Indian life and culture. It is a warning here R.K. Narayan wants to give to the Indian people. The last one, that is the concept of karma. In Hindu religion, it is said that every person has to bear the consequences of his karma. It is also said in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says to Arjun that every person has to bear the consequences of one's action. It is true. It happens in the character of Raju. When Raju loses morality, when Raju forges signature, goes to prison, that is the result of his karma. But it is the Hindu religion, when he starts for living for others, he gets salvation, he is redeemed, he becomes purified. The writer does not allow Raju to continue on like this forever. He shows how Raju's greed leads him to lose Roji, his money, his influence, and lands in jail. And more than that, Raju's holy act results into a real act of redemption and transformation of karma culture. Here, I want to comment something in conclusion. The writer depicts Indian life and culture. No doubt, this novel is based on Indian life and culture. And the writer also introduces the transformation of Raju as a sage. It is possible only in Indian life and culture that a sinner is changed, that a sinner is redeemed, that a sinner is purified. The novel gives a message of social welfare, salvation, and results of karma. We want to say one thing here, that life is a continuous journey, that life is a continuous process. It is unending. It is based on goodwill gesture. This is the greatest message of R.K. Narayan, that goodwill gesture brings salvation, brings redemption, brings the result of karma. Thanks.